Have you ever had to divide things among you and your friends so everyone gets an equal share? I'm sure you have. Well, let me start by writing the word divide. Right, I have 4 apples. How would you go about dividing these apples between you and your friend? So, we're going to put these apples into 2 groups. 2 apples over here for you, and 2 apples over here for your friend. Now let's make sure we have the same amount in each group. Now 1, 2 over here, and 1, 2 over there. So that's division. What we've done right here is division. So when you divide something to share, it is called division. Now, let's see how to write that down mathematically. So, I got 4 apples, and I want to divide them into 2 groups. So 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So, what I've done here is created 2 groups. 1, 2 in each group. Now you might notice that division is the opposite of multiplication. Let me show you. 2 times 2 equals 4. We did this before in multiplication in the previous episode. Now if you go the opposite way, you say 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So division and multiplication are related. You see, 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and 2 times 2 equals 4. See? It's a fun fact for you. Now we know that division and multiplication work together. Now let's look at these tomatoes. I have 12 tomatoes in this bowl. 1, 2, 3. Here, let me fix these runaway ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Using these tomatoes, we'll say 12 divided by 4. That means we're going to put the tomatoes in groups of 4. Now I see one group of 4 over here, another group of 4 over there, and another group of 4 over here. How many groups of 4s do I have? 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 3. In mathematics, these numbers have names. The one that you're dividing is called the dividend. Now the number that you're using to divide is called the divisor. So the divisor does the dividing and the dividend gets divided. And the answer that you get is called the quotient. Now I'm going to take the same number 12, the dividend, and then this time I'm going to divide it by 3. Now we're going to be putting these tomatoes in groups of 3. Now I could do them in any order, putting them in groups of 3, as long as they're in groups of 3. Now I'm going to put these 3 over here. These 3 over there. These 3 over here. And the last 3 over here. So how many groups of 3 do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 4. Now take a look at the dividend over here, the divisor over here, and the quotient over here. Do you see a relationship? Now what happens when you switch these two? 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now this knowledge is very, very, very valuable when you get questions like this. 12 divided by something equals 3. Now if you don't know the answer, all you have to do is take 12 divided by, so you switch the 3, so 12 divided by 3 equals to 4. So you say 12 divided by something, that something must be 4, because you could switch the divisor and the quotient. Now we're going to be working with this bowl of 9 grapes, and we're going to be dividing them up by 4. One, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 over here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 over here. But there's 1 left. Now let's write it down mathematically. So 9 divided by 4, which equals 2, 1, 2, remainder 1. Now there's a shorter way to write this. 9 divided by 4 equals 2, remainder 1. Now this R is remainder. Now let's take a look at this. This is the dividend. This is the divisor. And this is the quotient, but with the remainder in it. Now let's take a look at this with 11 grapes. Now let's count the remainder. So there's 11 divided by 3 equals something. So now we're going to be putting these in groups of 3 like before. So 1, 2, 3. Another 3 there, another 3 here. But there's 2 left over. So the answer is going to be 1, 2, 3. The answer is going to be 3, remainder 2. That's it.